Hello guys, this is Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we finally have, actually was not expected to be this early, but we've got the new user interface update, so it looks smooth as hell and it's super nice, but we're gonna go through all of those little changes, and actually also big. And another thing, in the end we are also going to see the new cards that will potentially come to Duel Links soon. So the leaks say they will come in 1 or 2 months. We have some interesting addition. Have to tell you, there's no hero support so far. But before jumping right to it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and as you can see, this is already where we're looking for. So let's start from the cool stuff. This is the cool stuff. You can actually also see this. This is your home screen. You can change between the classic word, that is this one, so nothing changes apparently, and these background, these screensaver, we can tell, right? And you can change this, you can personalize this clicking on this button right here. As you can see, you can display what you want to see: characters, attack, or character plus attack. So you can also see only the cards you're playing in the deck that is actually that you're actually using with that character. Of course, I prefer this. You can also choose between a couple of animation, actually not animation, but poses, right? And you can choose you can also make your character say something or not, but Thea just says go Dark Magician Girl, something like that. I think it just mentions the character just mentions their ace card. Then you can choose just one card. Probably this card that you can see right here is gonna be the card that is the one that you choose in the deck. So if you go into the deck and you want to change the card, for example, you can just go deck settings and change the deck's representative cards. For example, if I just change it to the Kiwi Magician Girl, what happens, of course, is that is gonna be another. You're gonna see a different card right here. So that's how you change it. But I prefer this; is the most cool one. These, of course, guys, pay attention, are the cards of the deck that is that you have chosen right now. So it's super nice. And then the background, you can choose this one, you can choose the blue one or the classic one, where is basically the word a little bit blurred out, but super nice as well. I think I mean the blue is super nice as well, but I don't know. I love the blue one, but this just seems super cool, honestly, maybe because it's a little bit different. So that's what you do. It's really super nice. Now let's go also to the other changes that in my opinion are wonderful. Here, as you can see, that it mentions if there are standard or legendary duelists spawned, especially when you want to change the word. Now you have this thing that is beautiful, because alongside each word, the game now tells you if there's a legendary duelist to duel with, and that's super important, especially in terms of farming gems. Why? Because now you can check. I mean, before this, I had to go through each word to see if there was a legendary duelist that just spawned. And again, I'm gonna take the chance to remind you guys this. Why do you wanna do all of the legendary duelists as soon as they spawn? Because of gems. Dueling against a legendary duelist actually can give you can drop you not only skills, but also the gold chest that can give you gems. So if you wanna play the game in the most efficient way, you have to farm and you have to play against all of the legendary duelists each time they spawn. Now with these features, you can see also it's super nice the fact that the menu does not go back after a while. I love it. And what happens now is that you know what you have to go, you lose less time, and look how quick it is to switch word. There you go. Of course, it seems like not that quick because I was on this. He had to download the Bakura's interface, right? But if you go into this and you change word, look how cool it is. Look how quick it is. And this is lovely. Look at this. This is a huge improvement. I remember taking years to go from a word to another. Like now instead, it's instantaneous. I mean, it takes a little while if you go from this, because he has to download to actually get the character sprite, the card, so it gets a little bit more if you go from the character's perspective. And actually, I don't think that much now. I think because I never did Bakura, so he had to download the sprite first. But after you download all of the sprites, it just becomes to be super cool and super smooth. These changes were super nice. Now we have also the character stuff. All of the movements or the actions are just so quick, guys. I actually love it, and really, guys, it was super cool. These are the changes so far. You have also shortcuts to the event. Also, I love the fact that you have the shortcuts to the traders, both the one of the events and the classic one. Super quick, super smooth, guys. Again, I really love this. The only thing they didn't put on, of course, was the auto duel at the gate. That's really the only thing that would have made this game perfect, honestly. And another cool thing is this one, actually. Now, to change a character, you can go through this. Oh, jeez, thank you. We do not have to go just by this one by one, even though it's so much quicker. Look at that, how quick it is. But again, super nice changes. These are the shortcut also for the shops. Very cool. I don't think I'm missing anything else, guys, but of course let me know in the comments. This is just wonderful, honestly. I love it. Personally, I just love it. These updates are really time savers and life changing. Honestly, I love it. The event on the right, it's the current event is on the right. The ranked duels are on the left. Cool, guys, very nice, honestly. I can't tell you anything else. This change was super cool, and I love it. Now, after showing you the changes, let's go into the stuff that you're craving for, guys. I know you want to see it. There we go. These are the cards that were leaked after the update. So we are a lot of new cards, no heroes unfortunately, but let's see together all of this. So we have some rush skill that I'm not going over because I don't want to play rush. I'm not interested in rush for now. So let's see these cards. So two biggest support are Sky Strikers, tons of Sky Striker cards, and this makes me think we're gonna see a nerf in the ban list for Sky Strikers. And then we're gonna have a lot of Dinosaur support. Dinosaur are coming, and it's actually a cool archetype. It's Transcendosaurus, and there are super cool cards. But let's start from the beginning. We have Aileron, Machine, Effect, Sky Striker card. You can keep this card from your hand. Quick effect to a Sky Striker ace monster you control, and if this card on the field is destroyed, you can send a Sky Striker spell from your deck to grave. Then we have a lot of Awakening of the Possessed card, so the water one, the fire one, the earth one, and the wind one. These can be summoned by basically sending two monsters to grave, one face up, level 4 of the same attribute, and a spellcaster monster. And if you do this, the wind gets you return a card your opponent controls to hand without targeting, so super cool. The earth one lets you special summon a level 4 or lower monster from the grave, negating its effect. The fire lets you inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of one of the monsters they control. All of this without targeting. And the water one instead makes you send one random card from your opponent's hand to grave, but then you both draw a card. These are super nice. They are all level 5, so that is to take into account. There are no restrictions in terms of special summons after this, so you have no restrictions. And plus you have an effect when it's sent to grave, basically adding a spiritual card or a possessed spell trap card. Then we have Bad Evolution Pill, Ultra Ascendance. Tribute 2 monsters from your end or field. The fact that it's from the hand is super nice, including a dinosaur monster. Special summon one level 5 or higher dinosaur monster from your deck to your extra deck. And that looks super nice, honestly, doesn't it? Yeah, and with an equal or higher attack than the total. actually higher attack than the total. So interesting. So it forces you to use low attack monsters to tribute, right? And after this card resolves, you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck except Dragon, Dinosaur, Sea Serpent, or Worm. That's a lot, actually. It's not that restricting, to be honest, so it's super nice. It's a normal spell card, and it's hard once per turn. Bonfire, generic, add a level 4 or lower Pyro monster, but it depends which Pyro monster we're gonna get. I don't see any level 4 here. Let's actually check in Duel Links meta. So if we go released, we put monster, we put effect, and we put Pyro. It's just Pyro, or it's also fire? It's Pyro monster, so it does not have to be fire, right? So this is speed, effect, we have to go to Pyro, here, there you go. Level, right? 4 or lower. It's gonna take a while. Maybe it was better to do it on... Actually, it's better to do on Duel Links. Give me a minute, guys. Let's go through that, actually. Let's go in Duel Links and check this real quick. So if we go here and let's just put the filter on. Here we go. Filter, effect, Pyro. I just wish this was in the correct order, but... Okay. Sort by rarity. Perfect. And okay, Pyro, we have the volcanic stuff. Firehand. Solar Flare, Gundari. This could be nice to grab as a special summon. Mental Heroes, definitely not anything that was worth. Draw 2 cards. This could be interesting to get. We currently do not have that crazy card. We only have Volcanic and Volcanic, the hands eventually, some dinos, I guess. No dinos actually. I thought so. But yeah, nothing crazy to grab with these Pyro stuff currently, but we'll see if we get more releases going on for the Bonfire. It needs hard once per turn. Then we have more Sky Striker card. So this is 2 monsters, 2 links. So you have to. This is a link 2 monsters to use for. It's always treated as Sky Striker Ace card. Cannot be used as link material. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 monster on the field with 2500 or more attack. Negate its effect until the end of this turn. Nice. It could be good. I don't know actually, because you can't summon this during your opponent's turn, apparently, with the Sky Striker Ace, because this requires 2 monsters, but it's a nice negation. At the start of the damage step, this card attacks while you have Sky Striker Ace, Ray, and Rose in your graveyard. You can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. That's super cool. Darabochi for zombies, nothing crazy. Dinosaur, level 6. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Interesting. You can only special summon this card once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 monster on the field with less attack than the total attack of all dinosaur monsters you control. Destroy it. Could be nice, even though, I mean, under 1600 seems pretty impossible to have, right? Once per turn, that's fine. Akashi, Sky Striker card. You can discard 1 spell, special summon this card from your hands, level 5, okay. If a link monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 1 spell from your grave instead. But it's okay to have this, maybe when you have to finish your opponent, because of course usually you do not want to have monsters in your main monster zone, otherwise all of your spell cards are just dead. I mean, you can't use them. If this card is destroyed by Pyro card effect, you can tap one of your banished Sky Striker spells, add that to your hand. These recycling from the banished section could be super nice, and it perfectly synergizes with Sky Striker multi-roll. Then we have this one, level 6 again, discard one spell, special summon this card, level 6, and this was level 5. You can banish one spell, give control of this card to your opponent, and if you do, special summon one Sky Striker Ace monster from your graveyard. That's super interesting, actually. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can tap one of your banished Sky Striker spells, add it to your hand. This can somehow enable OTKs. You can actually give this to your opponent as an attack position monster. Maybe if you have the chance to go straight to it. I mean, having piercing damage, summoning, I don't know, maybe some attack to reach 6k attack. That could be the case. Then we have Cienos. This card is always treated as Sky Striker card as always. You can discard a spell, special summon this card. Level 1 in this case. If this card is normal special, you can special summon one, a rose from your deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monster from the extra deck except machine monsters. That's to be taken into account because not all the Sky Striker cards are machines, right? So you can banish this card from your graveyard. Take one of your Sky Striker Ace Rose that is banished in your graveyard and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Super nice. All of these monsters, the special summon themselves, recycle stuff from the banished section, and that's super cool. Then we have Torpedo that can attack directly with 550. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, you can tag one level 6 or lower monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase, but its effects are negated and it can't attack. I mean, maybe if you have other monsters to attack directly, these still targets, I don't know. Battle phase. Until the end of the turn, right? I don't know how, I mean, what you can do with it. I guess it's not gonna be that useful. At the end of the damage step, discard attack to destroy this card. Mighty Dino King Rex. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack to this battle phase, and it's super important because it does not say a monster, so this means if your opponent controls just one monster, you can attack it and then attack directly eventually. Once per turn, if you control this card that was not summoned this turn, you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls, destroy them. Oh! I mean, you have to make this survive, and then the next turn you can just pop 2. Or you can just special summon this during your opponent's turn in the end phase, so that when it's your turn, you can actually pop 2. That's lovely. Also, it's super big, 3200, dude. That's a lot. Kaitoptera, level 4. If your opponent controls 2 or more face-up monsters, except wind, those monsters cannot target this card for attacks. Okay. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Hard once per turn, guys, keep in mind. During your main phase, you can add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. Very cool. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card, then you can add 1 polymerization from your graveyard to your hand. This could be nice in terms of fusion decks. I guess we're gonna have some fusion. Yeah, I saw some dinosaur fusion. This seems super cool. Jurassic Power, continuous spell card, all dinosaur gains 300. You can normal some level 5 or higher dinosaur monster without chipping, and that's lovely. Wait, I can summon this guy. Lovely. You can send 1 dinosaur monster from your hand or face up field to the graveyard, add 1 dinosaur monster with 1200 defense from your deck to your hand. No. Oh, this has 1200, this has 1200, makes sense, okay. And wait, let me do one thing here. Let's go here and see dinosaur with 1200. What do we have? Effect. Dinosaur, and we gonna have 1200 defense, right? Jurak, a tuner, interesting. Bad. If an opponent's monster that this card is not destroyed, return a monster to the hand. I mean, it's a non-targeting removal. Oh, the giant Rex. And the Kai. Oh, wait a minute, dude. This card can search kaijus. That's interesting, dude. That's super interesting. This card can search kaiju. Okay, because you can send one dinosaur monster from your end also to the graveyard. Grab a kaiju eventually and get rid of a problematic monster your opponent controls. Dude, that's lovely. I guess Dinosaur could be mad at this point. Jeez. We have to see which kind of a turn 1 they can put on, which kind of board they can have. Banshee, 2 level 4 monsters, you can touch 1, take 1 Pyro monster from your deck and either add it to your hand to send the grave, okay? If this card is banished and you control a Pyro monster, you can special summon this card, and if you do, it gains attack equal to the number of your currently banished monster multiplied by 100. Not that crazy, even though you can grab a Pyro monster, I guess. Hornet Saurus, Chiroptera. Okay, the fact that it's specific to monsters is super cool because this means we can use King of the Swamp. Plus 1 dinosaur or dragon monster. This card can attack directly the turn it is special summoned. 2k, so if you make this somehow attack twice, you can go for lethal. You can use each of the following once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can place 1 field spell from your deck or graveyard face up in your field zone. What? I'm sorry? What? Field spell straight away. Okay, that's a crazy turn 1. If you can fusion summon this, imagine just Summon Breaker. Is Summon Breaker banned currently? No, it is not. It is not. What is limited 1? Is limited 1 currently? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. We got a searcher. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That's super nice. The other effect, because it's not done yet, this card can attack directly, can search a field spell, and then during your main phase, you can, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 dinosaur or dragon monster. So wait, you're telling me we have a crazy card because this dude searches for a field spell, can attack directly 2k in a format when we have 4k life points, and gives you an additional normal summon. Dude, this card is already crazy. Jeez, this is too much. Jeez. And then we have Greenosaurus Giga. This is also summonable without the Chiroptera. Like, you can use the King of the Swamp to summon this. And then, of course, you have to play a Dinosaur Dragon monster. Dude. I can already see this in a Blue Eyes version with King of the Swamp. And the fact that you can use... maybe we can't summon this from the extra deck, though. Yeah, that's the only bad thing. Otherwise, you could normal summon an additional dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, in case you had it, or an additional Speed of the White. Dragon Speed of the White. Yeah, let's go on. Giga Cannon, 2 level 4. When a dinosaur monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle sent to grave, you can detach 1, inflict 1000 damage, then this card gains 1000 attack and it becomes 3200, okay? If this exceeds some card is destroyed, you can take 1 card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, 1000 attack, 1000 damage. So basically, if you get to attack directly with these once, or just and then you pop a monster, no, it's too much. I mean, that's annoying damage. Like, if you attack with this to a monster and get 1000 damage, and then it gets destroyed, you get more 1000 damage. Then you have this and you attack directly. Then we have Himmel, the Scar spell, Steel Sky Striker. The Scar spell, special summon this card from the hand. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a link monster you control, you can banish 2 spells from your graveyard and negate that effect. Yeah, that's super nice, but again, it goes into conflict with the spell card, with the Sky Striker spell card, so I don't know. I guess this gives you, gives Sky Striker a different way of playing the deck itself, but again, recycling the banished spell trap card. The Banished Sky Striker spell. Azalea, 2 monsters, or Link 2 as well. only once per turn to be link summoned. If this card is special summoned, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or less spell, send this card to grave. So you want to have actually more than 3 spell. So you want to have 4 spells to make this not sent to the graveyard itself. Once per turn at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish one spell from your graveyard, destroy their opponent's monster. Interesting. More Sky Striker. If this card is special summoned, you can banish one spell from your hand or graveyard. Then target one monster your opponent controls with 2500 or less. Equip that face a monster to this card as an equip spell. That's good. I mean, he targets though, but it's a very nice removal. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one other Sky Striker monster from your end or graveyard. Interesting. Very interesting. Ziki, always link 2. Just special summon once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can target one face-up monster on the field, banish it until your opponent's next end phase. So, interesting also, yeah. Once per turn, you can target one other card you control. This card gains 1000 attack, then send the targeted card to the grave. 2500. Linkage, quick play. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, as I told you guys, all of the spell for Sky Striker works like that. You cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except Sky Striker Ace monsters. Also, send one other card you control to the grave, and if you do, special summon one Sky Striker Ace monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. And if you have at least one light and one dark Sky Striker Ace monsters on your field and or in your graveyard, the summon monster gains 1000 attack. So basically with this you can special summon any of these guys that we saw, and except for this one that says if this card is link summoned, all the other one that says if this special summoned, you can trigger their effects during your opponent's turn. That's a crazy card. There is a downside to this, and it's super easy to see, and is send one other card you control to the graveyard, and if you do, so this means your opponent activates a linkage, you can answer. So this means you control the grave. So apparently you should be able to activate, you should activate this when you have at least 2 cards that you control other than this. Because if you control, let's say for example, just one monster, and your opponent change something to this, getting rid of that only card you control that would have been the one you would have sent to grave as a cost for this basically loses its effect. So that's the thing. Basically guys, I already told you how to play against linkage, but it's a very cool card. Super Soaring. Target one dinosaur monster that is banished during the graveyard, special summon to your field. Dude, that is lovely, and it perfectly synergizes with the mighty Dino King Rex. So you have this, and you find a way to have this in the grave, maybe by fusion summoning or else, and then end phase of your opponents. Super Soaring, get this guy out, it's your turn, pop 2. Oh jeez. Strategic Striker, Hump, H-A-M-P. Always a Sky Striker card. If you control a Sky Striker monster, you can special summon this card to either field by trading a monster from that field. Oh. When this guy is destroyed by battle, you can take on a card your opponent can just destroy it. Wait, this is a Kaiju. This is literally a Kaiju, but it's a Sky Striker card. So you have to have a Sky Striker as monster, and then you have basically access to a Kaiju. Yes, I can't believe it. They gave also 2500 is not that bad. So they gave Sky Striker a Kaiju card, literally. Another Sky Striker must first be link summoned, so you can special summon this from the extra deck with this card. 3K, link 4, what? Okay. When your opponent activates a card effect that's chain-link 2 or higher, you can banish 2 spells from your hand or graveyard, negate that effect, then you can destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Oh my jeez. It's hard once per turn, of course. So this is an Omni negation. It's a chain link 2 or higher, but anything that it comes to a response is chain link 2 or higher. So basically, if your opponents activate something, you can't respond that straight away. But if you activate something, but I mean, if the Sky Striker player activates something and your opponent responds to with anything, whether it is a trap, a spell, a monster effect, and you have this, and the Sky Striker player has this, he can respond with this and negate. Woo! Transcendosaurus, Drillignathus, I guess. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong in the pronunciation. 100% if I'm wrong. 2 level 6, and this is a special summon actually, and you can also normal summon this thanks to this, so makes sense. What it does, while this card has no materials, 3k, dude. If he battles a monster, any battle inflicts to your opponent is doubled. Interesting. You can only see each of the following once per turn. You can detach one, then target one of your banished dinosaur monsters, special summon it. Cool. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle one normal monster from your graveyard into the deck. Then you can special summon this card. Okay. Oh, you can keep on coming back. No, not keep on. I mean, once per turn, of course. Interesting. 3k, dude. 3k, dude. What else? Exoraptor, also Link. So we have the Transcendosaurus have all types of summons. Links, Synchro I saw after, Fusion, Xyz, is it Link Tree? 2 dinosaur monsters including a level 6 or higher. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon 1 dinosaur monster from your hand. If a face-up dinosaur monster this card points is destroyed by a battle sent to grave, you can draw 1 card. Oh, if this card is destroyed, you can shuffle 1 normal monster from your grave into the deck, then you can special summon this card. They can all be special summons from the grave. Interesting. Link tree. Then we have the Fusion. 1 dinosaur monster plus 1 normal monster. Oh, I can summon this in Heroes with Neos. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 dinosaur monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Then if this card was special summoned from the graveyard, you can destroy 2 cards, 1 from your end of the field and 1 your opponent controls. Cool, very cool. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle 1 normal monster from your graveyard into the deck, then you can special summon this card. So they all special summon, they can all be special summoned from the graveyard with their own effect, and they have a crazy effect when they do. And it's 3800, level 12. This is a big boy, dude. 3800 is huge. And then we got the Synchro level 12. Oh, 1 tuner plus non-tuner. So this is genetic. This can be summoned with anything. I mean, you do not need dinosaur monster to summon this. That's super cool. Let's see what it does. Dinosaur monster you control that were special summoned from the graveyard cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. Also, your opponent cannot target them with card effects. That is crazy because all of the Transcendosaurus cards, extra deck monsters actually, can special summon themselves from the grave. So with this on the field, once you special summon them from the grave, they can't be targeted, they can't be destroyed. That's insane. That's insane. This is another big boy with 3600. Oh jeez. If this card is destroyed, you can shuffle 1 normal monster from your graveyard into the deck, then you can special summon this card. So you always want to have a normal monster in your graveyard somehow. You want to have normal monsters. Jeez. Jeez. Give me a minute. Do we have filter, effect, dinosaur, actually normal dinosaur, no level. Wait a minute, let's do this. Let's change, let's go dinosaur, let's go normal. Do we have a tuner here? We don't. We have plenty of level 4s. And this is the only level 6. That can make sense. These can make sense anyway because of the continuous spell card that we saw here. Because with this, you eventually can normal summon it without tributing. So, and you can have a rank, Xyz rank 6. Interesting. Very interesting. These are the cards, guys. I guess finally Dinosaur are eating good. Dude, a lot of Sky Striker cards, as you could see. And Yes, that is super duper cool. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Guys, that's everything for the cards that we saw today. There's a lot. It's a long video, but I wanted to go through everything. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you are excited the most among the cards that we just had a look at. And that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.